Well, this may not be a pleasant news, but this is a harsh truth. The truth is this, that India as a country has not been able to keep up with the rest of the world. That's the truth. You talk about China, you talk about Dubai, you talk about Japan, you talk about US. India as a country has not been able to keep up with all these countries. And why is that? It's not because India never had talent. It's not because India did not have entrepreneurial brain. It's not because they didn't have resources. India have all those things. The only reason they could not keep up with the rest of the world is because of its policy makers, because of its regulators having those backward mentality and not really trying to understand the new technology. And that is why most of the people actually move out of India to other countries to seek those opportunities. Now, the problem is not that. The problem is that India still haven't learned as yet and continues to make the same mistake. And this would not be a very good news to hear for you if when the news says that the new venture capital firm has been started, where all the investors into this VC firms are Indians. Everyone there in this company is Indian, but the company is not registered in India. Company is going to be registered in the US. In fact, it's already been registered on 26th of June 2018 in Salt Lake City. And this is for the SEC record, as you know, Security Exchange Commission, right? So they have said that the Indians, a group of Indian investors have come down and have registered a company called B1T Capital. The partner is Utsu Samani. Now, he is somebody I have met in one of the blockchain conference last year. I think he was a part of Angel List, which belongs to Nawal Ravikant. And the Angel List, what Angel List does is it looks for the new startups, new ideas, and then invest there. Now, Utsu Samani used to be, I'm not sure whether Utsu Samani still is a part of that Angel List or not, but he is definitely a partner at B1T Capital. And so B1T Capital is going to be investing in all those cryptocurrencies and blockchain space across the globe. And every investor to B1T Capital is going to be Indian. So the company is Indian, the investors are Indian, however, the benefit is going to another country. And this is because of Indian policymakers. And then we blame why India is so poor, you see. And you might ask why it was not registered here in India. Well, the answer is pretty simple. As you can see, the cryptocurrency exchanges, the company which already exists, are struggling to get a banking support. How do you expect a crypto fund to be started in India? There are going to be 500 new crypto funds in 2018 globally. 500. Interestingly, none from India. And so B1T Capital is a step towards changing that. India is the most emerging market geography. And if you look at this, the ticket size range from $75,000 to $150,000. One thing that you notice is that actually they invested in a startup called Orchid.com, which is basically building a decentralized internet. And one of the things that I really noticed about this Orchid.com, as can you see the kind of investors that Orchid.com has got? Sequoia Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, which actually set up a cryptocurrency fund of their own. DFJ, I don't see the B1T Capital, but as per the report, they have invested in this also. So B1T Capital is a venture firm which will not be flipping ICO. They will not be going to be investing into ICO. They are investing into projects which are long-term, which are going to create a new business models altogether for the rest of the world, right? So that's quite interesting and that's quite alarming as well. If India has to make sure that the India as a country grows, it's really important that the policymakers, regulators really come up with the regulations that can actually keep these investors and keep these companies here in India without any delay, you know. So this is simply, so would love to know from you, what do you think about this brain drain which is going on in India? Do you think by the time the regulators really come up with some policies about cryptocurrencies and blockchain space, it's going to be too late? Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.